It has been a very volatile week for uranium stocks. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about some breaking news. A lot of bills were just introduced for uranium, very positive for US uranium, and also we're going to talk about the ban of Russian uranium and where we are with that. There's a lot of new legislation not a lot of people even know about. A lot of stuff introduced today. We're going to talk about that and also talk about why uranium stocks are somewhat down, especially in the last week. And I've been trading them day in, swing trading those. So we're going to talk about that. But hit the like and subscribe button below and we'll just jump right into it. There's going to be a lot to cover here. Senator Brasso, he actually just tweeted out that put in this new legislation, and this is really to authorize the DOE, Department of Energy, to establish this real national strategic uranium reserve. Now, it was very small amount of money, 75 million, so less than probably 1.2 million pounds. So they're understanding from the yesterday's hearing that they're going to probably need to invest a lot more, obviously, because the price of uranium, it's going up, and we're near a 11-year high right now. The price is about $59, $59.25 on the ask right now. And it will also increase domestic uranium production, it says here, conversion enrichment to ensure U.S. nuclear reactors have sufficient fuel to continue operating. And having access to American-produced uranium is critical to both our energy and national security, said Senator Brasso. We cannot be reliant on our adversaries for fuel we have here at home. And my legislation, he said, will jumpstart America's nuclear supply chain. It will also increase demand for Wyoming uranium and ensure America will always have the fuel it needs to power our nuclear reactors. So the bill here, very bullish. As you can see, a lot of this stuff, they're really touched on it yesterday in this meeting, in this hearing we all watched, have a new renaissance for uranium in America. And this is big. This is not the only thing that is out there for uranium. We already have talked about the Russian uranium ban. There's two twin bills, the Senate and the House. They both have to pass. And then the committees, that's where they're at, the committees, and they have to pass as well. And then, it'll be sent to the president and it needs to be signed after that. And it becomes a law. So there's another hearing next week, April 7th on Thursday, to talk about the strategic uranium reserve, I believe, again, and obviously introducing this bill. It really kind of started to get a lot of people talking. Now, there's an actual Ohio representative, a bill that's actually passed the House, and now it's going to the Senate. This is very, very interesting because this bill really is the American renaissance for uranium. I'm talking enrichment. We haven't done this, this type of enrichment that they're wanting to start doing ever. This is, HALEU. There's only two places, Russia and the United States, that can do this, the Department of Energy. And this, LEU, ticker symbol, which is Centrus. They're the ones doing this with the Department of Energy, sponsored, and they really want this uranium and enrichment and nuclear, energy technologies. They want to really jumpstart this. And that's what this bill is for, Enact Advanced Nuclear Technology, Helping Energize Mankind Act. And this is doing very well. It's in the Senate committee. It's been introduced. Like I said, it's already done with the House. So really, it just needs to be these committees that are going to, do it here. They need to, vote on it, and then it goes to the Senate there, and then it goes to the governor. So this is, a state thing. This is very, very positive. Before we get into the next things, I'll let you guys know. I did a video last week. I told you guys where I was at. I'm just going to update you guys if you want to tag along. A lot of people have actually been trading with me, doing very good in our Discord. So I'll let you know I'm now at 47.8%. It's been almost since last week a 6-figure profit. We've had a lot of 5-figure days with uranium, and you're going to look at the charts and you're going to in a minute and you're going to be like, wow, because the uranium charts, they've gone up and down on the stocks, up and down, up and down. I've been taking a lot of swing and day trades on that. Now I'm at 47.8 as of today. Monday, they should start to update the standings. And I'm hoping to be in first place now, hoping the other guy that was in front of me, hopefully he's down. That'd be really great to come into first place. We'll see how it is. The market's been crazy volatile all over. This year, there's just been a lot less people reporting. It's a lot tougher market. And that's where I shine. So in the link in the description below, you can see the Discord. That's where I'm day trading, swing trading every day. I let everyone know like what I'm trading, when I'm trading, and I let them know obviously how I'm doing. I'm going to talk about now uranium price. This won't update until Monday, The spot price is about 59 right now. So we're about to break out again. I think when we jump out of this $60+ range, I really think we're going to break out. This third base, with this parabolic curve is really interesting because this is usually in parabolic curves. This third base is, like I said before, usually where you bust out to almost 100% from where it's at. So, in the 40s, I really think we can break out over 100. Now, we need catalysts with that. It's not all technicals. We need fundamentals. So the fundamentals, we have the strategic uranium reserve. If somehow uranium's added back to that, that's what they talked about yesterday. If there is Russian uranium ban, import ban, if that gets passed, if something like, say, the president, if they do an executive order on this, because some other senators have actually put in letters from yesterday's meeting about the strategic uranium reserve saying, why haven't we started this? But I honestly do not think they know the price of uranium because it's a very small reserve. The US is releasing 1 million barrels a day of oil. We don't even have, with that, the amount of money they got for uranium, it wouldn't even be 1.2 million pounds, maybe even. They do need to establish this reserve very quickly before uranium prices go over $100, obviously. You can see a lot of these uranium stocks, they are still off the 52-week high. They've done very well, obviously. This year, a lot of them recovered, been doing very well, but we're still far off from that. If you want access to this, is the uranium sheet and tracks all the uranium stocks. A bunch of stuff I put in here helps me trade uranium and the uranium stocks. So it's been very nice. As you can see, it's definitely needed because this week has been crazy, and the market's about to close in about 2 minutes. The oil and gas actually were down. So uranium stocks don't really know what to be pegged to, the price of uranium. We were with the market, and the market was just crazy volatile. We unyoked, we broke out. And this is what Energy Fuels, I've been trading this a lot. This is what Energy Fuels has really been doing, say the past month. I mean, look at the volatility here. Look at the past, week, 5 days since I think I made the video, right? And we were back over here. So it's actually a lot less. We hit those spikes. I've been day and swing trading, especially Energy Fuels here. And it's kind of crazy how much the price action here is just insane. So I've been taking trades. I've been getting very lucky, very, very lucky, getting in, on these crazy bottom drop dips, and then really timing it right with the way this price action is getting out at the top. Not every time getting out the top, but like I said, a lot of 5-figure days profits. And with how volatile uranium and the overall market is, I've been doing really well with this. As you can see today, we're starting to, get a lot more buying volume come in here end of day to push us back up. I mean, just some great news, but a lot of people are worried. We never know what, is going to happen with this war going on. So uranium stocks overall, there's been a lot of buying. I think a lot of long-term holders are coming in, but we also get a lot of new investors probably that are very scared. They really don't understand how the uranium market works. They just probably heard fast money talk about it. They don't understand it. So obviously this is where we're at. This is what a lot of the charts are doing, and a lot of them are very similar. Look at Cameco, watch. Cameco, very, very similar. We had a pop, then it dropped, and you can see a lot of the uranium stocks, they're all following this. Some of them had different news. Some of them did better than others. UEC is one that's really been tracking as well. This is very, very volatile. This one usually higher than the overall uranium stocks. So I've been trading this one as well. So like if the other ones are more down, not today though, it's about the same as Energy Fuels, but normally it'll be a 3 or 4% more than the others. But also when they're down, it's been down higher than the others as well. So this is kind of the outlook. This crazy catalyst, obviously, if those come in, we'll probably have record volume. This was very bullish today. This was to the Secretary, Department of Energy. They were writing this. They want to express the continued concern with the DOE on their delays for establishing a uranium reserve. This delay is particularly disturbing at the current situation between Russia and Ukraine, has brought to the forefront the vulnerability of the United States' reliance on Russia, Kazakhstan for uranium. Okay, so we know 43% of the world's uranium right there. We get, close to 14+% of our enrichment, and Russia's really the only one that does that HALEU. So this is really big. So it's been 15 months since Congress appropriated the 75 million. It's like 1.2 million pounds. That's nothing. Sprott's, I think, pushing, 53 million pounds they've got in the last, less than a year. So huge. They're going to need to put a lot more money in this. But it is very, very interesting. We're seeing this across the board. We're seeing this 7 more total just for the House bill for banning Russian uranium. 4 more yesterday, 2 days ago, jumped onto this. And these are Democrats and Republicans. So this is very positive. And a couple of these people actually are on the committees that have to vote onto it before it goes to the House. We've got a twin bill as well, just like this. Same bill, but it's with the Senate. This is the House, so they got to be approved by the Senate, the House. But first, the committees. So this is very interesting where this is at right now. I really believe this is the main catalyst that will push us to $100 uranium plus probably even more with this crazy market. As we said earlier, this House bill is just for the overall sector for nuclear energy, HALEU, and they're all coming at the same time. So just as I've said before, there are decades where nothing happens with uranium, and there are weeks, months where decades happen. And that's what's happening right now. So if you all want access to the Discord, you want to know what I'm trading, you want to know when I buy and sell, that's going to be in the link in the description below. And also all the data, pretty much all the charts, everything I have out there. And a lot of the information I'm getting instantly, which is great. I've built my own Bloomberg terminal for uranium pretty much. So I get a lot of this stuff instantly. So if you guys like these uranium videos and these updates and you're bullish uranium, hit that like and subscribe button below, and I'll see you in the Discord.